Hello. Welcome everybody to a October 23rd stream for gifts. Friday today. Yesterday was a pretty good day. The trade didn't really pan out today though. The one I had from yesterday, if anyone followed that stream, I did get out at break even. But now we're just waiting and watching. I got in on a long actually. I reversed my buys for that, and I'm in on a long. Damn, Euro. Wow, that was a nice ass rip. I was admiring that rip by Euro. That was nice. I think Ted said it best. I was watching the stream, kind of reviewing, learning, like always. And he said that up until the election, you're not really going to get defined moves up or down with pairs against USD, right? There's just so much uncertainty with what's going to happen, who's going to get elected, etc. So there's just a lot of indecision, and you can see that in the charts. You see a big move up, big move down, and then another move up, right? So I feel like it's going to be like that for the next little while here, and we're just going to have to play it. Go for shorter moves. I tried the longer move yesterday. Obviously didn't work out. I got 20% out at 18.98 like I said I was, and then the rest were out at break even. But with that being said, let's show why I went long on this. I think Chan's online too. Just give it a second. 'Seems to be retracing here, but that's what I'm saying. The indecision, you can see it in the charts. 4-hour daily. Yeah. It's going to be tough to figure out a true direction on this trade, to be honest. Stop is going to be at 1910. I do have my entry right now. Stop 1910. So we'll just leave it at that. It's a small trade. I'm risking a little bit of profits from the past 2 days. Now that I'm looking at it, it's in a nice resistance area right here. There's a zone. Yeah, that zone continues for a while at 1914. I'm gonna redraw my charts actually over the weekend. Get the levels defined a little bit more. I feel like this liquidity area has been nice, but now it's kind of like outdated. So I'll have to redraw that chart. So euro. Look at that week. Week's pumping up. End of the week pump up. Not bad at all. Well, I got out of this trade on gold. I might chill. I might be looking for shorts, to be honest. If this finishes red, then that's a huge liquidity grab to push down lower. That's what I'm feeling. But we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, this thing's gonna go bearish right now, so I think it found a resistance area at 1914. It's a nice liquidity grab over there. Let me zoom in on this. It's a weird chart, to be honest, but whoops, not that one. Red move down. I feel like it's going to continue. I don't know why, but just see it continuing downwards. Oh wow, that did pump up. That's crazy. It's a nice pump up. Maybe the 30-minute had a liquidity grab or something. That 15-minute closed bearish. 30-minute went up. That's the choppiness from the pre-election I'm talking about. It's tough to believe. is. Let's invite him.
Morning.
What up, man? How you doing?
Good. Yourself?
Pretty good, man. Pretty good.
Yeah.
Just chilling. Tough time waking up. My stomach felt fucked in the morning, but I just decided to wake up. Anyways,
What's wrong with your stomach? Is when you ate?
probably, man. Just had some nasty ones, you know. It's bad. It's the worst. I think some.
Last night?
I don't know. It's probably something expired or something. Woke up once at night, just like, yeah, you know how it is.
Oh man.
Yeah. How you doing though?
As good as I can get. I guess.
That's good, man. That's good. Do you still watch horror movies or what?
Me? No, I don't.
Oh, really? Damn, not even
Life is
during
already scary enough.
life is
I'm joking.
2020 is already a horror film.
Yeah. You were telling me you're watching that Netflix show.
Yeah, but I just seen a new this like according to an experiment. Here I saw an article on Facebook and I was reading it. The scariest movie of all time, Sinister.
Sinister?
Yeah,
Sinister.
I watch it. I like watching horror films during Halloween time. It's just the season to do it.
Yeah, it kind of looks messed up.
It kind of looks messed up. It does. Definitely.
Sinister.
So yeah, that does look fucked up. It's even rated R too. Wow. Yeah, damn.
He's holding a child. I'm assuming that this is his child, as that child has blood on her hands.
Yeah, that's
But
just
he's taking care of it. So it must be something that happened to this child.
that's classic storylines.
Wow. Budget 3 million, box office 87.7. Not bad.
Yeah, I don't know if you and the girl want to watch a horror
Oh
film.
wow, that's 2012, eh?
Yeah, it's 8 years ago. Can't believe it was 8 years ago, man. Dude, 2000 babies are almost illegal to drink in the States now. That's insane. Time flies,
Not
man.
missing much.
They're not missing much. Did you watch the debate last night?
No, I overheard it. My dad was watching it.
Yeah.
I think the gist was how Trump handled coronavirus and taxes.
I mean, it's standard debate, less interruptions, I mean, it was still entertaining at points, but yeah.
Not your favorite debate, was it?
Well,
Not compared to last time and 4 years ago.
Yeah, last time was just fucking hilarious, man. That was a good entertainment, but this one it was pretty good. More content and depth to it.
Yeah, but you know how he said that there's gonna be a vaccine in a few weeks? I'm like, come on.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It's just like
You got to do the test and everything too, right? Because even with tests, something can go wrong. Like that Brazilian company that did tests and one of the patients died. That was fucked
wow.
up. Yeah, so you never really know. He's trying to push it out too fast to get reelected, but all the experts say that like early 2021 will probably be the realistic date for a vaccine. Well, Trump lies for sure. No doubt about that.
At least you're expecting him to, so
Yeah, it's kind of
You have your
become
guard up.
it's kind of become like a norm for him now.
Uh,
Because there's always like fact checks, whether it be like on Twitter for his post. I'm short, by the way, now, so
yeah.
short on gold. I think I was calling it before you went on stream.
Oh, nice.
Got it a little bit before the flip, and now it's pushing down. So still sticking with my analysis.
What's your price?
Well, I was originally long, and I took a 20 pip loss, and now I got in on a short at 1911.80.
1918, nice.
Well, yeah, fuck yeah. I think he's just That's why there's a fact checker on him on like everything he goes to or everything he says, because like it's not even spitting facts anymore.
It's just a liar.
Yeah, he actually is. I mean, he's pretty good for the economy and businesses. Like he's good for the oil industry, in Canada especially. You'll get
Is
pipelines
he?
done better than
Well,
like
he
what
allowed
Biden.
fracking,
Yeah,
which turned U.S. to the biggest exporter of oil.
that is true too, actually. So,
I don't
but
know.
also caused damage to the ozone layer with all the emissions that were, or all the emissions that came out of fracking.
Yeah.
Well, there's no sustainable way to do it long term. And look at what happened to the states: tornadoes and hurricanes out the ass this year. Fires too, red skies in like Portland. But I mean, fracking is good. It has to be like a sustainable way to do it, where you can have like a zero emission fracking, kind of catch it before it goes up into the air.
Yeah.
It's what Biden was pushing, which was good. But then he was also pushing to kind of move to renewable in 25, 20, 30 years or so, which is true. You got to go that way.
Trump doesn't believe in global warming.
Well,
I'm
Trump,
pretty sure that's a lie too.
yeah, Trump's kind of racist too, bro. Like, he doesn't believe in science. Kind of racist. He's good for business and the economy, but that's
Is
about
he
it.
racist?
Well, they asked him a question about the Black Lives Matter movement, and then he's like, "Yeah, when I first saw the Black Lives Matter movement, they were saying pigs in a blanket, and I thought it was awful, like horrible people doing that." And then he completely ignored the question, where it was like, "What do you think of these athletes using their First Amendment rights to speak out on racism and Black Lives Matter?" He ignored that question too.
Hmm.
Smartly, and then he just spoke out on Black Lives Matter, saying that it was wasn't it was a horrible movement. And then he's like, "I do great for the Black community. I have a lot of great friends in the Black community." I'm like, damn, bro. Low key, I do think he is kind of racist, because even with Mexicans too, Black people, I guess, down in the states, and Muslims, fuck, it's like banning some Muslim practices to being taken.
Huh.
You don't think he's a
Yeah.
racist, man?
I don't know, man.
You don't know, man.
He is and he isn't. Just because, like, I just can imagine the people that vote for him.
Yeah, I think.
He might not be racist, but maybe they are. So
Yeah,
that's why
well,
he's not taking a stance.
yeah. I mean, he's trying to stay neutral in that situation, but
Yeah.
he, yeah, that's true. Actually, that's a good point.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure a lot of people that vote for him is racist.
Well, he needs like every demographic voting for him now, and I think he's
Yeah,
losing that
exactly.
support. The
So he doesn't
polls.
want to polarize one group for another.
Biden did decent considering his deterioration of his
Hmm.
mental state, but he good.
Maybe all that was made up too.
What? The
His
deterioration of.
deterioration. Maybe it's the Russians and stuff making fake videos.
No, it's actually deterioration, man. It shows up at
Have those
points.
videos been verified?
Wow.
I'm just saying.
It's Speaking
I
of
get
Russia, did you see that report? I think it was like last week where
yeah.
Russia, China, Cuba are making people in the U.S. embassy go fucking like crazy or something. The Havana syndrome,
Havana syndrome.
because it was a tactic in 2017 used by Cuban officials for a U.S. official or for the people in the U.S. embassy, and they would like
So how
hear
did it make
sounds.
them crazy?
I don't know, to be honest, but apparently it's happening in China and Russia right now. But it's called the Havana syndrome because it was first in Havana, Cuba, where
Syndrome.
yeah, where these officials would hear like sounds at night, fucking like marbles dropping, leaks in the wall, all that other stuff or something, consistently every night, and yeah,
Oh, United States and Canadian embassy staff in Cuba.
yeah, Canadian too. Damn, I didn't even know that.
That's just on Wiki though. So late 2016. Microwave weapons.
Microwave weapons.
Yeah, so it's pulse radio frequency microwave radiation exposure called the Fry effect.
Damn, what the hell?
Microwave attack against the U.S. embassy has been historically documented. Oh, it's using ultrasound. Some have suggested that the symptoms represent episodes of mass hysteria.
Mass is till you start laughing.
Mass hysteria. What does it mean? The
No.
rapid spread of illness, signs, and symptoms affecting members of a cohesive group. Was it nervous system disturbance involving excitation, loss, or alteration of function?
Interesting.
That means like, yeah, that's crazy.
That shit would make you go crazy, man. Doing that
A
on a
lot of
daily
these
basis.
noises basically happen for 20 seconds to 30 minutes, and it's always happens while the diplomats were either at home or in their hotel rooms.
Yeah, exactly.
And family members and guests in neighboring rooms did not report hearing anything.
That'd be fucked up. Imagine if that happened to you. Havana syndrome. Lose your mind or something. But yeah, there's reports of that in China and Russia too. So you never really know.
I am the least racist person. I can't even see the audience because it's so dark. But I don't care who's in the audience. I'm the least racist person in this room. I am the least.
I remember him saying that.
Oh, in early 2018, accusations similar to the diplomats in Cuba began to be made by U.S. diplomats in China. And they're all communist countries.
Yep, all communist countries. Going
I'm just
after.
wondering if this is like either they're like I guess these communist countries trying to get these diplomats out, or that this is basically a fabrication from the U.S. It's just to start something.
Yeah, I think either or. But it's tough to discredit these officials if they actually do go fucking like crazy in that sense. I don't know what reports or what cases have come out of it, but
So how do they go crazy? Is my
I think they hear it like every night, and then they hear those sounds or whatever it might be for like 30 minutes every night while they're in a foreign country, whether it be in their home or hotel. I think they would lose their mind after that point.
They sleep at the embassy.
Sleep at the embassy.
That's crazy though.
Yeah, man.
A dangerous time to be alive.
In 2020, yeah, man. Never know what's gonna come after.
At this point, then they should just like bio warfare and stuff.
Yeah.
And just send it.
Just full
Send the
sending.
coronavirus to the embassy, man. At this point, if you're gonna do this, I think it'd be easier too. Because how do you know, right?
Yeah. Well, Trump's already blaming China for all of it. They're like, China, this Chinese virus came from the Chinese. I was like, damn, man.
Chinese virus. It's all good, man.
It's all good. Seem to have it under control in China unless it's like not reported properly.
I mean, though, China, they did their lockdown pretty proper.
Yeah, they were burning people who were like out on the streets, bro.
What?
Oh, you didn't see that? It was like
burning people.
They had like a flamethrower and like guys in hazmat suits. If you're out on the street or something, they would like shoot the flamethrower at you, thinking you had COVID. You had to run the fuck back inside.
I saw police examples where if you're trying to break past like a barrier, they would like take you down without like. I didn't see them burning people.
Oh no! Well, I think they didn't like burn him alive, but they had like the flamethrower out. Obviously, just go extreme measures. But they did go extreme measures for lockdown. You're right. The police were beating people if they were like crossing barriers, etc.
I mean, India, that was like
yeah. India was fucking hilarious, but the people were still going out because the Indians don't give a fuck, dude.
It's very interesting.
Police are corrupt there, and then they're beating their citizens with sticks, man. That shit was funny.
It almost reminded me of like my mom.
Yeah, I know.
Just chasing me with the stick.
They still do the OG. Yeah, they still do it the OG way there, man. That was fucking hilarious. Some of those.
Texas base.
But they didn't even control the spread in India because people were still going out, man. And you got like.
They didn't control the spread.
Nah, you can't control it in that dense of a country either.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, China's pretty dense too, but fucking they controlled it pretty nice from reports, obviously.
Yeah. One interesting time. Nothing to say, man.
It's all good, man.
Honestly, I don't know what Euro's trying to do right now. Just choppy.
I feel like Euro's doing its Friday thing.
Yeah.
I mean, it looks bullish on like higher time frames for sure, but I feel like
best time to enter was 1 o'clock today.
Yeah, I know, dude. I was watching that. I was like, after this hour, holy shit.
Yeah. Like 20-minute, like, is it 20 or 30? That doesn't matter. It's
anything, man. Any time frame.
30-minute was nice because you see it break levels and then just rip back up at 1 o'clock when it closed. You know it's gonna go higher.
Even like this hour too, when you saw it break
Such a
above
nice
here.
liquidity grab.
Yeah, this is 12 o'clock, so pre-market or pre-market usually does that liquidity grab, and then boom, straight push up. And now it's just being weird.
Let's look at pound Japan. Nice. Hopefully Roger made some money today.
Roger's always making money on pound Japan.
Roger Banks. Okay. Let's look at some news. Anything interesting?
No, yeah, I'll be right back.
Stocks higher. What economic data is coming out today? Not much. Most of the it is Europe. That's why Europe went up so much. Doesn't look like all the news that's coming out. Flash manufacturing PMI is coming out at 745. What does it do? Let's read this. So it measures levels of diffusion index based on surveyed purchasing managers in the manufacturing industry. Leading indicator of economic health. Surveys about 800 purchasing managers, which asks respondents to rate the relative level of business conditions, including employment, production, new order, prices, supplies. All of it's above 50 indicates expansion. Probably will. Okay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go punch in right now for 10 pips on Euro USD as well. I think we're just getting a push down here. I'm gonna risk 10 pips. If it goes, it goes. So I guess the analysis here I'll do on the center screen. So analysis here is that, yeah, we have that kind of upper channel to head up towards right here. We are in the start of the hour, and I think obviously the lower wick will be that hour for a push up higher. Target's around 60, or actually 58. So let me just write down the price here. I got it at. Stop loss is at 1838.7 and take profit is 10 pips above at 118.57. So yeah, I'm anticipating that they get pulled up here. So just entering on the hour wick. Like we mentioned, higher time frames does say that it is bullish. So we're gonna go with that and see if we can get a push up for New York Open at 7:30 Mountain Time. So that's in another 17 minutes. Okay, let's talk about the news. Let's see if there's anything interesting. A lot of news, of course, talking about the currency pairs. Now, currency pairs, yeah, we have some volatility. US dollar has been down for some time now, for about a month now, or October, I should say, the futures for USD. But everything's up. I mean, USD had a big run up though. in March. Let's just look at the monthly chart here. Yeah, it's trading at adequate levels, like kind of middle of the range. Definitely not as high as in 2002. I'm pretty sure that was because of the tech boom. Everyone wanted to invest in US tech. And then you saw a steady decline all the way to 2008. But 2008, all the countries, of course, put their money. All the countries had monetary or quantitative easing. So interest rates being super low, that really just paved the way for the US, in my opinion. With the US stock market, everyone wants to hold US dollars. And since all the interest rates around the world from governments were low, that means that what's the point of holding in that currency to get that interest rate? So, compounding effect of the US stock market, I would say, and of course, low interest rates everywhere, and that relationship in economics. The uncovered purchasing parity. Interest rates. Oh, closed my screen accidentally. All right. China wants to be the world's EV factory. Yeah, they have the most rare earth minerals, I would say, anyways. So that's definitely a very plausible situation. Wirecard's U.S. operation sold to Texas-based payments company. Wirecard, one of the biggest frauds of this year, I would say. Company located, I believe, in Germany, if I'm correct. Yeah, it's worth 63 cents. And look at the 5-year chart, 2019 is $191. I think that's all-time high, $191. Euro, 191.30, and wow, that's 63 cents. You know what? I haven't heard anything about what they're doing with the CEO, but I know that their CFO is somewhere missing in like Thailand or something like that. Probably was like the fall guy, but of course they had a lot of fake accounts. And yeah, by the time people knew it, and the cat was out of the bag, it was a little too late.
Yo.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta buy in, hey?
Yeah, I just thought this might be the hour wick and see if the New York is going to push it up higher. Because I think it's going to touch the 60s area.
Fair enough. Kind of had to tap into that.
Yeah, we'll see though.
Zone.
43 more minutes before the hour closes.
Be careful. It is Friday too, and usually I've seen Fridays do this. have a big move up during London session, and then kind of just what it did on Monday. Remember this?
That's true.
That's the one thing that I'm kind of worried about. Wait, oh no, wrong one. There we go. Yeah, there still works. Just be wary. I think it looks good though until it breaks below.
I mean, I went half a position. It's Friday.
But, yeah, it's Friday.
I
Exactly.
think I got a pretty good price, even if it's if it has like a sharp down.
What price you getting at?
48.7.
Nice. That's a good price. Actually, that's a very good price.
So we'll see. Hopefully, it just pushes down and goes back up. But
hopefully, it just blows up, rocket ship all the way.
Yeah.
When you're
Are
buying.
you out of your gold now?
Yeah, I got out of my core. Almost. Now I got the runner running.
Nice.
Let it run. I was surprised at this up move during London session. I had a short in before I slept. I had a pretty good price too. I think I had like 1906.
Yeah.
And then I had that at 1908 stop loss.
Yeah.
And then I went in all long, got out 20 pip loss, and now I was short. I guess that just covered break even.
So you were short at 1912, right?
Yeah,
Nice.
the runner too. So,
Let us see.
dude, I was bored. I followed so many pages on Instagram on the page, and then our followers shot up like 20%.
Nice.
I
Let's see.
I think that 50% follower to following ratio is actually like viable. I think I'm after this stream I'm just gonna follow like 100 more pages.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
21 notifications. Oh wow. That's crazy. So funny, the Costco page and stuff too. Like,
should I follow that yet? I want
sure,
to.
man. Did you like the? I thought I saw you like it.
Oh, did I like it?
I don't know. No, yeah, follow, man. We could like we're almost at 500 now.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like,
Yeah,
that's sick. Okay.
50% conversion rate. That's
I saw the tawny port wine this morning. I was like, I've tried it. It's not a good wine, man.
it's a dessert wine, right? So
Yeah,
it's
I've
just like,
never really liked that wine.
it's too sweet for me.
Yeah,
To
exactly.
be honest. I mean, I drank it kind of wrong because I had it because I like to have when I'm cooking to like drink some wine, you know.
Mhm.
But like, yeah, that was I started drinking them like, dang, this is really sweet.
Yeah, it's straight dessert style. That's not the best one to be honest. So.
But yeah, you should if you had a chance, you should try the Santa Emma.
Santa Emma.
Yeah, it's the second post. It was after the.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I saw that.
That
shit.
was man, it's probably one of my faves from Costco right now.
Nice. What about that big ass bottle? My parents get that time to time. It tastes pretty good.
Kirkland?
Kirkland? Yeah, maybe.
Was it Kirkland? I'm not sure.
Probably Kirkland, just straight up Costco brand for the
They
best
get
like
1.5 liters.
yeah, the fat bottle, the big one, the bang for your buck, bro. It's not bad. It's actually like it's not the best. Probably not like this Santa Emma.
Yeah.
Santa Emma looks good. But
No,
it's
I'll give it a try. I mean, honestly, for her anniversary, she bought me 6 bottles of wine.
goddamn, bro. Goddamn.
So she got 4 bottles were in like a package. It was I think Euro tasting.
Oh, nice. That's sick.
So it was 4 bottles from Chile, Spain, Portugal. Oh man, I always forget the last country.
She drink wine too?
Oh, Italy. Yes, that's it.
She drinks wine too, right? Yeah.
She started.
She started. Oh, okay.
She shares my glass, which is fine.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough, man. That's fair enough.
Yeah, but
remember like 2 years ago.
Just fun.
Yeah.
Because we just drink wine and then we sit down and just write reviews.
That's a pretty.
How we like the wine.
I mean, what else are you gonna do? Might as well build up that page, right? And then you do like everything Amazon.
Sponsorships, right? For free.
From Costco.
Free, yeah, from Costco.
Advertising.
Official reviewer.
Retire from it.
Yeah.
That's sick. But yeah, I remember like 2 years ago, she didn't drink or have like orange juice or coffee.
Oh yeah, or tea. Yeah.
Or coffee, right?
Yeah, and the coffee. See? Yeah. I always say PwC changed her.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. PwC. I guess that accounting life, right?
The party firm, as they call it.
Yeah, the party firm.
Oh, but let's 7 more minutes. Okay. Oh man, why you gotta be a tease? At least close bullish, please. Okay, I'm gonna go make coffee. I'll be right back.
That sounds good. So you can see Friday movements choppy, pre-election Friday, all that stuff, post debate, just choppy like crazy.
Actual way, you guys.
See gold's reversing up a little bit. Euro's going up too. That's good signs. But with gold, the liquidity wicks over here. I'm anticipating the end of the hour to kind of push down, but see what happens, right?
I got rid of the individual mandate. Excuse me. I got rid of the individual.
Chad's in a couple pip profit. Position's already out in profit. Now we're just chilling. I have a shorter stream today probably. So
Oh. Man, oh man. Motivational quotes for today. If you really look closely, most overnight successes took a long time. That is very true. Another quote from Catherine Pulsifier. Faith is unseen but felt. Faith is strength when we feel we have none. Faith is hope when all seems lost.
nice.
It sounds like almost like a Churchill quote.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
Some solid quote. Is that from the motivation app?
Yeah. Motivation app. Shout out to Simar
Nice.
for giving me a download that.
It's a solid app.
Yeah, it sure is.
Oh man.
Now I'm having faith in this trade. Hopefully it goes my way. Okay, let's look at word of the day. 2 more minutes. News comes out in 15 minutes, but I doubt Flash will be that big.
Nah, I don't think so. Don't think so at all.
Word of the day, supercilious. Disdainful or contemptuous as a person or a facial expression. Well, how to use in a sentence. Culkin inhabits space with a squalid sort of entitlement as he employs a supercilious side eye as if twirling a mustache. Oh, yeah. Supercilious, ladies and gentlemen.
How do you spell it? Supercilious.
So super, and then cilious is CILIOUS.
Interesting.
Yeah. supercilious. Don't be supercilious. I think that's a word.
Did you hear that, everybody? Don't be supercilious.
You know, be kind to your neighbors.
Exactly, man.
So yesterday I went for a run. My first actual winter run.
How was
And
it?
of course I taped my ankle and stuff just in case I slip. I didn't want to hurt myself.
Yeah.
It's sore right now, but I've done this run multiple times, the co-op run, right?
Mhm.
And like usually it typically burns 700 calories and it takes me less time, like 500 or 50 minutes or right under 50 minutes.
Yeah.
So this time because of the snow, I'm moving a bit slower. And you know, you have to be more careful, especially going downhill. So
yeah,
it took me
100%.
54 minutes, but I don't know how, but somehow I managed to burn like I think almost 900 calories.
Damn. Well, yeah, I can see that because even when you're in cold, you burn more calories too.
Really, eh? Maybe they
Yeah,
figured it
'cause-
out too. They use temperature and stuff like that.
Well, the thing with because your body needs to use more energy to actually keep you warm, right? So
Yeah.
that's the thing.
So it was sick. I was like, nice. Winter running is. It wasn't too bad yesterday. -8 was
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
I wore 2 hoodies and like, you know, like was it a dry fit shirt underneath that?
Yeah.
2 hoodie. I mean, no, it's sorry, toque and then like a runner scarf. So it's basically like, I don't know, like it's like a scarf for your neck, but like there's no loose ends. It's just like a round thing that you just throw over your neck.
Yeah, that's pretty sick.
Yeah. So it was nice, man. I think you'll enjoy starting to do those winter runs too, honestly.
Yeah, well, I mean the walks are
I
pretty
didn't know
good,
it
but
burned that much calories though. I was
winter runs are the
surprised.
best, bro.
Yeah.
They're like it's nice to get you like wakes you the fuck up too if you're tired or something.
Yeah. It sure does. Oh man. Markets are sideways today. Much. Gold, oil, pound jab, euro, triple Q.
Are you gonna watch the Borat movie?
I want to. It looks funny. And did you see how they did the advertisement in Toronto?
Yeah, that was fucking
they-
hilarious.
Inflatable right on the pier or something. Like
I know,
that's
man.
genius, honestly, man. That's way better than what you see in ads.
I
Like,
don't know, man. That was so funny.
so funny.
This
So
guy's
typical of Borat.
I know, man. This guy's a character.
Who's the actor for Borat?
Sacha Baron Cohen. He just likes to make mockumentaries or like different characters, you know what I mean, and just plays them. Borat was probably the best one. He has a dictator, Bruno, different ones obviously. So
Ali G, I remember him.
Ali G was OG. Yeah, that was his first one.
But like, you know that controversy with Rudy
Giuliani. Yeah,
Giuliani, like
that was funny.
I just like wonder, you know what I mean? Like,
Wondered.
if it's what he was doing was actually the truth, you know what I mean? Is actually like putting his pants on, or like I don't know, man. But I can't believe they get politicians like this. It's insane.
I know. Well, it's easy though, man. It's easy to get them, right?
So if it's this easy to get politicians and stuff, like I wonder, like how safe is it really?
How safe is it?
Like, but this Rudy was in the office, right, in the White House.
No, like in that scene.
No, not in the scene, but I'm just saying, like,
yeah, he's Trump's
if
lawyer.
you could have a camera and stuff in a room with like this guy, like, I'm just wondering how safe are U.S.'s secrets.
Yeah, exactly, man.
You know what I mean?
That's so
like,
true.
Like obviously he wouldn't do it if he knew there was a camera there. Alright, so I don't know, man.
It's actually true. I don't know what it is. Like you could probably catch all these politicians, but they don't really do a sense, but I don't know why.
Which is interesting because you think that their counterpart would do things
Yeah, that's
just so
true.
they can win an election. Maybe they have more integrity than I thought.
That, and I think when you have power in the elite, you really don't get, because even like the Jeffrey Epstein case, you know, all those people fucked around for sure. Like everyone that Epstein was
Oh, you mean that's
associated
why he
with.
got killed?
Well, that's why he got killed. That's number one for sure. And number two is like even when his wife Gaylee Maxwell sent out her testimony, like no one really got indicted or anything, right? Because these people in power obviously can get out, and I feel like that's the case. That's why these guys don't get framed more often or something.
Wait, that's his wife?
Gaylee Maxwell, just get. I don't know how to say it. I know it's
Lane that.
yeah, just Lane or something. But yeah, I don't think Trump's getting reelected. There's like the odds of that are low. I'm shorting that for sure.
It'll be
Straight
very
up.
interesting.
Yeah, it actually would be very interesting.
We will see. We will see.
But Biden's running mate, Kamala Harris, whatever, fucking say it.
Is she good?
She's power hungry. Put it in a nice way. She just seems like she likes the power, and it just like fuels her. You know what I mean?
1 year into office, she declares that Biden's incapable of running the office.
No, not like that. I feel like maybe 1 year, I don't know, wars or something. Fuck, who knows really, right?
Oh, that's interesting to have a Democrat being so power hungry. But I guess Hillary was kind of like the same kind of.
Hillary was like, yeah, kind of 50-50 in that
Kind of same
situation.
kind of beast.
Yeah. So, are you out of that?
Me? The trade?
Yeah.
No,
Still in it.
Still in it. Just gonna see how, like, I don't know, man. See how it closes. I was gonna give this an hour, but we'll see. See if we get a push. If at least if the hour closes at like 18, like at my price, then whatever, I'll get out of break even. Because I think it's still getting close. Bearish, but we'll see if it's gonna push down lower.
You got 23 minutes to decide your fate.
Or the markets will decide my fate, either or.
Yeah, either or.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my drip coffee. I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Hopefully I'm still in the trade when I come back. post got the email for that. That's nice.
Nice.
Spacious stays from Airbnb.
Dude, there's this sick Airbnb. Well, I'll send you a picture. I screenshotted it.
Oh, is it the one with like 10 bedrooms and stuff like that, or what?
Yeah, man. that looks so sick.
Where did you send it on my phone?
I'll send it right now. It's like $2,000 a night, but if you got like 20 people, 10, 20, probably 10, 200 a night.
So this just happened. So I'm just reading your thing.
Yeah, that was funny. Instagram meme. Oh shit, wrong picture. What the fuck was it?
Why did she get so? Why was she so offended?
I don't know, man. Karen, bro.
It's a joke. You were joking, and that other person probably was joking too.
I know that was supposed to be a joke. What legs?
You can rent this secluded rainforest to stay in BC that feels like a 5-star spa. Oof.
I know, man. That looks so sick.
So how much was it? Sorry.
I think $2,000 a night or something.
Oh, that's not too bad. How many people can fit?
20
Oh yeah, that's $100. Like,
per
I
person.
mean, for a couple and stuff, it'll be like 2 bills
Yeah, that's true for
a
couples.
night.
You need
Stay
like
there for like a weekend or 3 days on the long weekend. Oh, buddy.
yeah. I mean, for a couple, you probably need like 10 couples, right? So
That'd be nice though.
yeah.
Let's see here. Attendance. 15.
See if I can find the Airbnb listing. Send that to you. They're my 2,755.
255. That's like. It's not too bad. Well, per person, it's what, 140-ish?
How many does it sleep once? No, it sleeps 10. Never mind. Bedroom's 5, bathroom 5. Yeah, never mind.
Okay.
I had it wrong.
Well, I mean, though, like, it is nice, like, if you get 5 couples, for example, and just for the weekend,
Mm-hmm.
and just a barbecue there, it wouldn't be bad. And,
That'd
like,
be
just
so
enjoy, like,
sick.
hikes, right?
Well, look at those pictures too, man. Infinity pool, hot tub.
What? Where do you send that to me?
On WhatsApp.
VRBO. Holy smokes. Is it ocean? Oh, wow. That is nice.
Its own gym too. Goddamn.
Oh, bathroom with a steam shower and jacuzzi tub with fine Italian stone.
That's sick. Look, it's where it's located too. Just in the middle of fucking nowhere. Guess that's how horror movies start, right?
Well, hey, at least it's got a gate.
Yeah, that's true. It has a gate.
Am I out? One more tip-ish? No. Oh, wow.
What?
Oh, man, that's funny.
What happened?
I wrote the stop loss on the screen. I didn't even put it into the
You didn't put it into
into
the
platform. I was just like, oh,
right
that's
idea though.
interesting. Yeah. Just I'll manually punch it, you know. Aye, 15 minutes. We'll see, 10 minutes, 20 minutes. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. 15 minutes closed. Yeah, you gotta take me out now. Yeah, I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm taking opposite trade. Yeah, Fridays.
Yeah, that's the one thing I was worried about for Fridays. Be the exact same thing that happened right there. See it every damn Friday too. Swear to God.
Fridays are no fun days.
Nope.
Okay. I will log this.
That's a good idea. I should log it too. Put up a new screen. How's QQQ yesterday? You look at it or you just chilled?
No, I did. I couldn't short, so on QQQ, so I had to do it on triple Q, and then it didn't go my way. I lost 70 cents, and then right after I looked at how the 20-minute closed, I'm like, okay, this is definitely gonna go up as a huge liquidity grab. So I reversed the trade with QQQ, and I got, and in 5 minutes I got back a full dollar a share. So that's up a little bit, up 30 cents, but those are the only 2 trades I did.
That's all good.
I didn't short, unfortunately, on that huge rip down, but it is what it is.
Risk review.
Yeah, I hate risk review. So
yeah,
it's like QQQ is so liquid, and like I'm assuming so many people are holding it. Let's see here.
I think after elections you're gonna see some nice trends or something.
I hope so, man.
It's been kind of rangy over the past few weeks, but I was watching Raja's stream yesterday.
Yeah.
Ted was saying that during pre-election, because he's been trading for years, right? He knows like pre-election, it's usually gonna be choppy, no real
Is he even
defined
trading much then?
Yeah, he is, but he's going for like shorter term moves, not like the longer term holds, right?
I almost feel like for Euro and stuff, it's like I think not trading during the US session and just like either pick one side, long or short, right?
For Euro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the thing with the Euro, so if you pick long over here or short, you'd have your stops. Well, I guess you have this range,
Yeah.
right? And
Well, I
then
mean,
yeah, that's whoops. You
it
have the
dropped
range.
down in Asian session, which was surprising.
Yeah, that's true.
And then I don't know, at 10 o'clock before you go to sleep, you're like, actually I don't even know, man.
Yeah, that would be tough.
I
At
think
that
Monday and
point.
Tuesday I would have long more than I would have shorted, but then on Wednesday when I did long, it was kind of sideways. It didn't do much, and I got out.
Today it was like, well, every European session this week or London session, it's been like moving. So
It's been moving nice.
yeah, it's been
So they're in the
very
driver's
nice.
seat for sure.
I mean, they are probably moving the currency because the U.S. dollar is probably just choppy as fuck right now on too much indecision. But once the U.S. dollar starts moving after election, dude, that's gonna be the time to fucking hammer the attack right there.
Yeah.
I'll be right back. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. Another quote for today is staying positive does not mean that things will turn out okay, rather it is knowing that you will be okay no matter how things turn out. That's a good one. That is a good one. Okay. And I think with that quote, if you're talking about trading, that's what we have to find risk levels, whether it be investing or trading, is when you have calculated risk, you know where your bottom line is. So regardless of if the trade turns well, like Simmers, or if it doesn't turn well, like what happened with me today on Euro USD, it's a defined loss. As you can see, the markets for Euro, anyways, looks like that was the liquidity grab to grab orders, and now it's going to see a push down. It's Friday as well, so your loss is set, and you wait till tomorrow when your mind is fresh to or I should say Monday, to kind of see if there's other opportunities out there. Same as with trading ideas, investing. You might have a really good investing idea, but maybe it isn't going to play out for your certain time frame that you're entering, and it might go up, maybe after it shakes you out of a trade, or when you put something in your portfolio, for example. Of course, you have to be adaptive, and you have to see what's going on with the news. Like we talked about earlier about Wirecard. I mean, when you hear about scandals and fraud, I don't care how good your analysis was, how good that you've done with analyzing its financials, but yeah, as you might have heard the term, garbage in is garbage out. So your analysis based off of untrue statements makes the analysis in itself false. So at that point, I remember looking at Wirecard, and I'm pretty sure that at I think 6 months in, was it 6 months in, when the news came out, it was at from $104. The first drop was maybe oh wow, from $100 it went to $39.90. Well, I mean, at $39.90, even though you took more than a 50%, let's just say it started consolidating actually around $90-ish or so around June. But then more news came out and then it tanked. And from $104 on June 17th, June 18th, it dropped to €39.90. Yeah, you would have taken a loss, but yeah, stop there. It would have taken you out. Well, guess what? If you kept it, now it would have been at 64 cents, right? And then you're just holding something that's worthless. So you would have at least gone some money out. Better than nothing, right? So whether it be 1,000, 10,000, or 100,000, you were still able to get your money out. Wirecard AG. So this is kind of their description. Wirecard AG is an insolvent German payment processor and financial service provider whose former CEO, COO, 2 board members, and other executives have been arrested or otherwise implicated to or in the criminal proceedings. That's interesting.
Yo, what was that?
Yeah. No, I was just talking about Wirecard and stuff, and just talking about kind of like having stop loss. Actually, I read a quote on Motivation app, and it kind of just, I'll read it right now again. It said, staying positive does not mean that things will turn out okay. Rather, it is knowing that you will be okay no matter how things turn out. And I'm just saying, well, that's kind of like why you have stop losses.
Oh,
Is
shit.
even if it doesn't turn okay, you're going to be okay, because it's not like I'm holding a dead cat here, and then, or waiting for a dead cat bounce. And then I talked about Wirecard, and you know how they had their fraud.
Yeah.
And then I was kind of giving an example out in June 17th, the stock was at €104.57. And then on June 18th, it dropped to $39.90.
God damn, wow.
But the thing is, I'm like, if you had a stop, yeah, you will have sold that $39.90 or somewhere there. So you were taking a significant loss. But right now, if you didn't have that stop, it's at 64 cents.
Yeah, so the stop
So
loss would have
like, you
saved
still
you,
would have
right?
gotten something out, right?
Yeah, the stop loss would have saved you too, right?
Yeah,
Sense.
And I was talking about more of this as like an investing idea, right?
Yeah,
For
yeah.
your portfolio, you have to be nimble with the news that comes out.
It's true though. That's interesting. That's a good post.
Yeah. I'm just writing my review, so that's why I'm talking about it. Or writing my notes.
Spitting fire.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of that, what day? Did you find out? Or we can leave it for like another day too. Doesn't matter.
I'm not sure.
Not sure. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not sure right now. She was supposed to ask her friend if it's still happening tomorrow.
Yeah.
But I guess she kind of forgot. But she was super busy. Like, she was working till 9:30 yesterday.
Fair enough. Oh, 9:30? My
Yeah,
God,
she had a bunch of stuff
bro.
on the back burner.
Well, yeah, she's moving on up in PwC, right? So.
Yeah. So, I mean, yeah, she's a busy beaver. So.
Busy beaver.
Yeah. Oh. What else? I don't know. GTQ found support. Nice.
Yeah, I saw an interesting video last night too.
What?
About the difficulty of championships in the NBA and which ones have been more difficult in compared between like the greats, right? Like LeBron, MJ, Kobe, Magic. Guess who had the hardest championships won?
LBJ.
No, he had the easiest, second easiest. The hardest ones were Kobe.
Why?
Kobe. So there's like he used some statistic called like strength, some strength relativity index thing.
Yeah.
So it was like measuring the opponents that they faced during the playoffs
Yeah.
from the first round, second round, third round, and the finals, whether they were the best teams or the worst teams, right?
Yeah.
And so this 2020 championship, LeBron had like the third easiest out of the past 37th years, so he was like ranked 35 on this championship for the hardest, so 35 out
Yeah.
of 37, and that's because first round it was Portland, and Portland barely made it, and they weren't as skilled as the Lakers roster, to be honest. They weren't like
Yeah.
the best. Houston was actually the best team they faced, but they didn't have a center, and their point differential was really small, especially during the bubble. I guess like they were getting out big man. Denver was a good team for sure. I think they were the second best. Miami, they had three rookies, so their strength index wasn't good. Like they had Butler, Iguodala, who were just like dogs, right?
Oh, so you're talking about like with veteran experience?
Well, with veteran experience, point differential, the statistic took a lot of. Obviously, all statistics have their own error into it.
Yeah.
But I think LeBron's hardest championship was the 2016 when he came back 3-1 against that Golden State team.
What was
That was
that
his hardest
ranked?
one. I think that was ranked. It wasn't ranked as high because that was the toughest team. So that was like a 13, but like the Eastern Conference teams he faced that year were just trash, apparently. So he had like that statistic where it's like, so the first round, second round, third round were hard, but like that one was ranked, I think like 11, 9, 11, but that's because the first three rounds to get there, the teams weren't that good. And then Golden State
Yeah.
team just fucking, that was probably his most impressive championship
Well,
by
I mean,
far.
he came back 3-1. So.
Yeah, against the 73-9 team, that was impressive by far.
Wait,
and
was
then,
that the 73-9 team?
Yeah, that was the 73-9 team.
Durant was on there?
No, Durant was never on the 73-9 team.
Really?
Durant went on there after. No, Durant wasn't. He came on after.
Oh, okay. Then.
After they lost 3-1. But yeah, it was that. But out of like all the championships, Kobe had the toughest 5-1.
Okay,
Because
so
there was
Kobe play against.
So
Who's
Kobe,
on his team?
Shaq, I guess those three were tough, and then Pau Gasol in the 2000 or late 2000s, so like 2008 was it, 2010 or whatever it was. The first three with the three-peat, you had the Kings who were pretty damn good, the Spurs, and they faced the Kings and Spurs like every year for the three-peat. And then you had the Suns, who were pretty good. I think they faced the Suns 1 year with Nash, Stoudemire, those boys. And then you had Portland, who still had like Clyde Drexler and all those other OGs on that team. Sheed
And
Wallace.
Then who they play in the finals?
So the easiest one in the three-peat was the Philadelphia finals, because Philadelphia was like the weakest team, but they had AI who was just fucking rowdy, right? But they were obviously outmatched in that one. But the Spurs with Tim Duncan and what's his face? Tony Robinson. Tim Duncan and Robinson. Forget his first name. That was a tough team. And then the Kings with Weber, Bibby, Jason Williams, Divac were second toughest team in that. It was interesting though, man. You find out stats. Apparently, like Jordan's first three-peat was easy, but his second three-peat was like harder because he had like Malone, Stockton, and those boys, as well as the East. He had like Reggie Miller and those guys too, right? So, but LeBron's like most impressive one was the 2016, and he said considering he was in the East for like most of those final appearances, he didn't really face like the tougher competition out in the West. Because he had out in the West, he had Kobe's team, you had Tim Duncan's team.
And that's hard to say now. Then.
Yeah, it is hard to say.
There's the reason why is everyone said, "Oh man, he won it easy because he was in the East." So then he came to the West. Was
He
first
wanted in the
overall
West,
in the
yeah.
West. And then he wins the championship, and then I mean, I
I
guess
know.
your stats like
I'm
a
not
lot of
hating
people
on his
numbers lie.
greatness. Yeah, numbers. Well, I'm not hating on his. I think he's obviously top 2 of all time. There's no arguing that. You like even 1A, 1B, especially if he
Yeah.
wins like a few more, then he's like defined go, and he can last another like 6 seasons, pretty easy.
I think so too. I hope he plays with his son, man. I think that's the first time ever that'll ever happen.
Yeah, exactly. So if he plays with his son, which he really wants to, he's taking care of his body, 1.1 million to 1.5 million a year just on his body.
Good.
Yeah, if I had that much, yeah, I'd do the same thing.
Well, I mean, yeah, he's worth like at least $500 million.
Yeah, exactly.
Why wouldn't you, right? That's like not even interest payments on that amount, but of course those are assets that he's holding, not actually money, but it is what it is.
Yeah, man. So, no, I think he's gonna win another couple. If he three-peats, like, damn, that's just insane. Out in the West, and no one can say shit. Actually,
Yeah, if he
no one can say
three-peats,
shit.
yeah. But really, yeah, I think his fate really lies with what Rob can pull out.
Rob can pull out.
Like for like
contract
being
situation.
the GM, like what you can like actually kind of figure out and build the team. Because like right now, like there's a lot of contracts that are being negotiated.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you got AD, Rondo's free agent, KCP's opting out, Dwight Howard.
Yeah, they're all opting out, and they probably want more money. And since they've won a championship, they don't really care.
Yeah, exactly. They got their championship. They probably want the money now. But then you got guys like Gallinari who won a championship and don't care about money, so they would sign like a 1 year for cheaper.
Yeah, which is sick because Gallinari did really well for the Clippers.
Yeah, even for OKC, he killed it on OKC. So.
Yeah. No, like I don't know. Yeah, you guys want like I think because everyone knows James can do it. AD is obviously a signed back, so I'm not worried. So it's still gonna be the core LeBron and him. And then you have like the role players, like Kuzma still has his contract. Alex is still gonna be there. I mean, how about Quinn Cook?
Yeah, he's pretty solid. Well, they said the Lakers are pushing for D Rose because his contract is pretty friendly.
Yeah, but his contract is huge.
Derrick Rose? No, it's cheap.
Derrick Rose is like $7.5 million.
Is it right now?
2 years, $7.5 million a year. It's a $50 million contract. I looked. Everyone's talking about it, so I was like,
damn, that's not that bad. 7 mil over 2. So what is it?
No, it's 7.5 over for 1 year. So it's 15 million.
So 7.5, 7.5. That's better than Danny Green's contract. Danny Green's 15 per year.
15 per year?
Yeah, this is 15 per year, dude. You didn't know that? 14 and a half this year, and then 15 and a half next year.
But the thing is too, it's like
KCP.
I'd rather sign KCP back and then just have Alex run the point.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like KCP is needed.
Then you save money on that, man.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like KCP's needed in that situation.
I think he's earned his like he out of all the players, I think Rondo, like I'm talking about obviously the supporting cast. KCP, Rondo, Dwight, JaVale, and Alex, I think they've all earned it.
Yeah, they did.
They actually made like they've they've made the contributions. They didn't like get carried and stuff. And also, I think Quinn Cook, man, like he's so underrated, but he is amazing shooter.
Yeah, he has a nice shot. I don't know why they. Well, I guess they had a lot of point guards, so that made sense.
But every time I see him play, I know like he doesn't look rusty at all.
No, definitely not.
So like honestly, I think like he's another good candidate because we have these guys on the books and stuff. Like regardless, like LeBron James is gonna be the point guard, so you put these guys in the shooting guard or whatever.
Yeah, that's what he needs. He just needs shooters around him most of the time, right?
Quinn Cook is actually he's so underrated, but he's such a killer sharpshooter.
Yeah,
Alex and stuff is just a hustle, and he's not a bad shooter either.
No, he's a great shooter. Well, he's a capable shooter. But that's what
Yeah.
LeBron needs. He just needs shooters and that one point guard. That's it.
Yeah.
And
As
Rondo
long
was
as
that
they
one.
open
So.
they do a good job spacing the floor, then him and AD just like roll on in.
Yeah, exactly. So
That's
I
it.
think it'll be interesting to
Yeah,
watch the
really.
off season. So
we'll see. I mean, it's really now it's like how do we create more depth in the team? Because I think the starting lineup for me, anyways, is kind of it's already there.
yeah.
But how are you gonna create more depth? Is it getting rid of Danny Green's contract, or is it
I
keeping him?
think he has a
skill
no
players,
trade.
bro?
I think he has a no trade clause. You can't really get rid of that contract.
Oh, unless unless he wants to leave, then he can just like.
I don't think he wants to leave either.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
Because he's playing with he's playing with like the two best players. Why else?
Yeah, the two top 5 players, like arguably 1-2 right now. So little 80 proved he's like top 3 at least right now.
Yeah, 100%. Like a big man that can shoot and drive and do everything else. And
Shot's so smooth too, man. High
So
arching,
silky smooth.
and then you just hear the net just go.
Yeah. It's either it misses or it's it's all net.
Yeah, exactly.
But yo, I think I'm gonna log out, bro.
I'll end it. I just gotta update the post, but I'll do that after. Me end it. Thanks everybody tuning in once again.
Yeah, thanks
Whoever
everyone.
tuned in.
We'll see you on Monday.
I'll probably see y'all on the weekend for analysis simulation, but yeah, Monday for regular scheduled trading again.
Take care, everyone. Have a good weekend.